Hello and welcome to this lesson. In this lesson, we are going to be correcting the worksheet 8-2, solving by substitution. All right, solving a system, which is two or more equations, by substitution. So in this first one, y equals 5x minus 10. So in the second one, wherever we see y, we can replace it with what it equals. So I'm going to write 5x minus 10 equals 3x plus 8. And now we can go ahead and solve these just like we were doing in our last unit. We're going to combine like terms by getting our x's together. So we have 2x minus 10 equals, these cancel out, and we have 8. So I'm going to add 10 to both sides because we're doing the opposite operation. And 2x equals 18. Now we can divide both sides by 2, and x equals 9. All right, so we have half of our answer here. We know that the x value is 9. What is the y value going to be? So we can go back up into either one of these equations. It doesn't matter which one. So if I do the top one, 5 times 9 minus 10. So we have 45 minus 10 is 35. So we know the y value is 35. Now, if you would have chosen to plug it into the second one, we're going to take 3 times 9 plus 8. So this would be 27 plus 8 is 35. So see, it doesn't matter which one you go back and plug it into. All right, number 2. We know that y is equal to x plus 5. So in the other equation, wherever I see y, I am going to substitute this x plus 5. So I am going to leave my 4x. Now, instead of writing y, I'm going to write plus x plus 5 and just finish her off. So in here, instead of writing y, I put what y equaled x plus 5. Now I'm going to combine like terms, just like we were doing in our last unit. 4x plus 1x is on the same side. So we get 5x. Now we're going to subtract 5 from both sides. So 5x equals 15. Divide by 5. And x is 3. Okay, so now we're going to go back in and substitute. We know that x is 3. So in here I'm going to put a 3, and 3 plus 5 is 8. So my final solution here is x is 3 and y is 8. So I get the ordered pair, 3, 8. All right, number 3, we did do this in class, but I'm just going to go through it again. So wherever we see an x, we're going to replace it with y minus 8. So in this equation right here, I have minus. Now, instead of writing x, I am going to substitute in place of that x, y minus 8. And we have to distribute this negative sign. So negative times y is a negative y. Negative times a negative 8 is a plus 8. And I still have minus y equals 0. Now I'm going to combine like terms here. So I have a negative y and a negative y. Negative 1 minus negative 1 is a minus 2y. So now to get y by itself, I'm going to subtract 8 from both sides. So negative 2y equals a negative 8. And we're going to divide both sides by a negative 2. So y is going to equal negative 8 divided by a negative 2 is 4. Now, in this one, when we solved, we got the y value first. So make sure in your ordered pair, you put the y value in the second blank, second spot. Now I'm going to go back in and I'm just going to plug it into this one right here. I'm going to put a 4 in here. And so 4 minus 8 is a negative 4. And so this is my x value. So this number goes in my first blank. So the solution is negative 4. All right, number 4, here we've got y equals and y equals. So I can set up x plus 3 equals 2x plus 4. So what I'm doing is I'm replacing this y with what y equals. Okay, I'm going to get my x's together, so I'm going to subtract x. I like to move the smaller one first, so this cancels out. And 2x minus x is 1x. Okay, now at the same time, I'm going to subtract 4 and subtract 4, so 3 minus 4 is a negative 1. So x equals negative 1. So we know half of our ordered pair is negative 1. So now we're going to do negative 1 plus 3 is a positive 2. So the solution here for number 4 is negative 1, comma, 2. All right, number 5, we know that y equals 3x plus 1. So in this bottom equation, I'm going to write 4x plus. Now, instead of writing y, I'm going to write what y equals. Well, we know y equals 3x plus 1. So that's what I put in here is 3x plus 1. So now these x's right here are like terms. 4x plus 3x is 7x. So now to get x by itself, we're going to subtract 1 from both sides. So 7x equals 7. And now we can divide both sides by 7. So x is 1. So the ordered pair, or where these two lines would be meeting, are going to be 1, comma, something. So back up here, it does not matter which equation you put it into. I'm going to do this one. So 3 times 1 plus 1. So I have 3 plus 1, I get 4. So my y value is going to be 4. So the ordered pair, or where the solution, where these two lines would meet, would be at the ordered pair, 1, 4. And the last one here. All right, this one, they put it down here, y equals. So when I write this, 2x plus, and this is y, equals 5. Now, instead of me writing a y in there, I'm going to put what y equals. And y equals x minus 4. So now I'm going to combine like terms. 2x plus x is 3x. And now it becomes just a problem of solving equations. So here we're going to add 4 to both sides. So 3x equals 9. Divide both sides by 3, and x equals 3. All right, so we have half of our answer, 3 comma something. So I'm going to go put x is 3. I'm going to put that 3 in here. So 3 minus 4 is a negative 1. So my y value is going to be negative 1. So the solution is going to be 3 comma negative 1. All right, hope this helped clear up any questions you had.